Hey guys, welcome to the shop. Let me show you around. Hey guys, we have been in this location for less than a year now. We have a double car garage. What's really cool is my 12-foot gate. Big old gate, and my driveway goes into my backyard all the way through. So quite a few people have asked if they could see the shop. A lot of my clients, they would like to see where their weapon or their artwork was made. So I decided to do this shop tour. So I wanted to start it at the beginning. My most prized possession within my shop, my Spa Anvil. It has a custom-made stand. The stand alone probably weighs 300 pounds. So with the anvil, which I believe is 235 pounds, that's a lot of weight sitting there. If you would like to see a full review on this anvil, just let me know in the comments. I couldn't find much information about the company. They didn't have a website, but I did read something that they have been making anvils since the 1200s, so that's pretty dope. Next we have my grinder. This is an AMK 77 model, and it definitely meets pretty much all of my needs except for smaller wheel attachments. So I'll just show you real quick, hold on. So it's a really cool grinder. It can convert really fast. If I wanted my 6-inch wheel. I also have a 12-inch wheel attachment. And that's how I get the hollow grind. So if you see the hollow grind, that's how the hollow grind is made, is through a wheel. Originally, all blades were hollow grind because the original grinders were just wheel grinders. Could be wrong about that. Also, when you see some of these tight places, the way that they were sanded is through a 1/2-inch wheel or 1/4-inch wheel, full inch. And that's how I would do the texturing, or the scallop texturing, with this 1/2-inch wheel. It's a great grinder. It does everything I want it to. So attached to the grinder, I got my new Rotary dust collector. And then I just mounted this up real quick with just what I had available. Yeah, it does a good job. It does not make magic or anything. The shop is still really dusty, but it definitely helps a lot. So one of my favorite pieces, I have this old post vise, actually one of 3 that I have. This is the biggest one, and again, I just did a quick mounting job. It could definitely be mounted better, and it could definitely be sitting on some kind of wood or some kind of buffer between the concrete. But it's a really cool old post vise. This area is kind of an assembly table. It's what I've been using it for years. It's not the most ideal, but it definitely works. Here's my other assembly area. Not the cleanest, but you get the idea. All kinds of small, tiny tools, tiny materials, washers. So here I have my Milwaukee Portaband. So it's a portable bandsaw. So it actually is used to probably cut lead pipes and stuff, mostly metal pipes. And I found this aftermarket mount, which works great. It's called Swag. So this is not usually how a portaband would be mounted, but this is how I use mine. And I actually bought a small but still full-size bandsaw because this one was not meeting my needs for big wood. So I want to actually retire this one for strictly metal and use my bigger bandsaw for wood. Here's my jet drill press. This thing's awesome, and it definitely meets all of my needs. Has laser light. I really need to calibrate it, but it's a great drill press. Jet. Got this old blower that we're gonna make a coal forge out of. Spa Anvil, big old magnet on it, as well as this really cool guillotine for fillers and fullers, and doing depressions in metal, and probably could use it for hot cutting with the right die on it. So this is my new bandsaw. It's a jet. 14-inch, I believe. 10-inch. I think it's a 10-inch. Has a cool light here, and this guy meets my needs so far. I just got it, but basically I got this one because the portaband was too small to do like bigger wood projects. So this one is going to be my wood bandsaw, while the portaband is going to be my metal. Got a Lincoln electric welder over here, plasma cutter, a brand new compressor, really nice for the plasma cutter and just for all of your compression needs. So a lot of my inventory, some of this is sold and others are still available. So my forge, I have a propane forge. It just takes the same propane can that your gas grill would take. It's a Hell's Forge. Also, I have a double over there that we plan on making into one as a Frankenstein forge. Let me know if you'd like to see that video. Gas versus coal. So there's a few benefits. Gas burns a little cleaner, and you're not inhaling a bunch of sulfur and smoke. So I understand that it burns more efficiently. That I can't really prove. I don't know for sure, but coal is definitely burns hotter. So as far as like forge welding and stuff, I've had more luck with coal. My forge supposedly gets like 2,300 degrees. So this is my Fordham Rotary Tool, more of a industrial one. I use the Dremel style of rotary for like years, and really I burnt out maybe 3 or 4 of those. The Fordham, if you can afford them, is way better than the Dremels. So that's how I do my intricate carving. So I just want to take a second and talk about how important these tools are to me. As far as power tools, these are kind of like my workhorses. When I started in knives, the grinder was definitely enough for me. But as you get into bigger projects and get into the swords, these are my workhorses. So I do a lot of moving of steel when you have to do the grinding and you can't do the forging. So, and I use DeWalt, so I got a 4.5 inch, and I have a 6 inch or 7. So these guys are very important to me. These are my babies. So I wanted to show you my hot punch real quick. This is my Insignia. So if you have one of my blades, it probably has one of these stamped into it, so it's a hot stamp. So the steel will be heated. I also use this for leather. So some people ask what is it? So it is the syllable for nga in Baybayin. So this is the old script of the Philippines. This is the pre-colonial script that a lot of it was based on Sanskrit. So I got a little bit of it right there. The original nga supposedly came from a picture or drawing of a crocodile, so it was meant to represent the crocodile with the gaping jaws and curly tail.